everyone. Yes, I know it's only been a day or two since my first proper TFNation video. This was something I was talking to my friend Matthew Grant, aka Channel Toy Therapy, and I said, well, we're all trying to do something a bit different for our videos. What I've briefly covered in my first one, what Noisy mentioned in his, what Tony's mentioned, what Sammy's mentioned, and I thought I want to do something a bit different. Now, for any of us who've already booked a ticket, or if we're on the events page on Facebook for TFNation, but they've either not booked a ticket yet because they're a bit unsure where they should go or what to do, that's fair enough. But I thought to myself, if you go to the official TFNation website, there's information pages on all the guests who are attending, all the artists, the writers. In some respect, we've got Emilio, let me just double check his name. Pronounce his surname properly, wrong if I can. Emiliano Santalucia, I hope I pronounced it correctly. It's one of the concept artists on, concept artists on a live action Transformers movie series, yeah. As well as a lot of the recent Generations and Titan's Return figures, so he's done those work. But it's not who I'm talking about today. When I was talking to Matt, bit pictures on. I was talking to Matt and I said, it'd be nice if somebody helped or anyone to go on that, if they want to get something signed by either the voice actor guest, Paul Eiding or Richard Newman, apart from obviously been different version of Transformers over years, and unless you want to read on the TFNation website, it gives you a brief history of what they've done. I thought I'll do this video briefly. I'll read through what the TFNation website's did, because they've really done their research. They've done a good job there. I'm also going to provide links to the TFWiki articles for each of these gentlemen, and even though there's a link, I think there's a link at the bottom for the IMDb pages, I'll do that as well under here, as well in the comments below, in the comment section or whatever it's called, description section, theme, whatever YouTube call it now. So, a brief history of each gentleman. So, Paul Eiding, apart from the fact he last over here, he was at Auto Assembly 2012, yeah. Transformers wise, obviously best known for providing the voice of G1 Perceptor in, I think it was at season 2 of G1, and then obviously the Transformers movie. But in more recent years, especially for some of the younger generation, he probably, I don't know, was like 10 years ago now, so he started up. He's best known probably now for providing the voice of Max Tennyson, aka Grandpa Max, in the Ben 10 cartoon series universe, we will call it. So, but for people like myself, apart from his G1 Perceptor, it's always going to be G1 Perceptor, to me at least. Myself and got a few of my friends who are going to the convention, who play the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim game. He was also Septimus Cygnus and Galmar Stonefist in Skyrim. It's quite funny actually. I'm lucky enough to be friends with Paul on Facebook, and as soon as my holiday was confirmed, I booked my ticket, got my room sorted, as I was all done. I actually went onto Paul's page and I put my login. I actually remember I did this a little while ago. Where are we? Oh, pardon me. There we go. Look forward to finally meeting you, Paul. See you at TFNation in August. And he said that's going to be fun, which is nice in reply. And that's what I found out the other day while playing Skyrim before there's a couple of characters. It was really a pleasant surprise. I thought, well, the voice sounded familiar, but I'd always want to assume it is a particular voice actor in case scare someone else. And a mutual friend of ours, Tori, who's part of the crew for TFNation, she puts love the fact every time I feel the need to kill you, I can just load up my save file, which myself and Paul, myself and Ed Perry both like that comment. So yeah, I didn't get a chance to attend AA 2012, so it's been my first proper time meeting Paul, which I'm looking forward to. What else has he been? He's started in Sugaration. Probably more famous for playing doing the voice for Colonel Roy Campbell in the Metal Gear Solid series. I know a few people who are fans of those games. It's an Oscar-winning Spirited Away, which is quite a big deal. It's done all sorts of. I mean, what I'll do instead, I know what I was going to do, but I'll still do the article. I'll get TFWiki entries, but I'll also provide direct links to their TFNation profile because it's got their Twitter account. Yeah, there are IMDb links and Twitter links for both Richard and Paul. So on to the man himself now, Richard Doom. If you've watched any of my previous videos, if you have, thank you very much. And you'll probably, I've not checked my logo now, but you'll know I'm a massive Beast Wars fan. I still love G1, I always loved G1, but I kind of missed it when it first came out. So my first proper introduction to Transformers, apart from having some of the G1 toys at the time, which I'm lucky enough to still own, was my introduction to Beast Wars in '96. Yeah, 20 years ago. Anyway, now Beast Wars broke the mould on so many levels. CGI animation, as it went on, outstanding story writing, especially the series finale was Simon Furman. Well, if you know who Simon Furman is, where have you been? G1 Comics, Dreamwave, IDW, Command's done all sort of. I could go, but I'll leave that for another day if I do it. But yeah, Beast Wars changed a lot of things. Realistic / sort of semi-organic alt modes instead of vehicles. It was completely different. It was something new. They tried something different. It wasn't received particularly well to start with. Just a lot of fans either preferred the comics or the G1 comics or the cartoon or the toys, which fair enough, I can respect that. But you look at it now, there's so many people fond memories of that series. When the toys came out, especially even some of the really sort of smaller basic ones, at the time articulation wasn't very good. Wasn't particularly, that's what I'm looking for. Some of the G1 toys didn't have a lot of articulation, that's about it. But Beast Wars, even the really cheap, like £5-6-ish, whatever much they were at the time, had ball joints, they had as much articulation as they could possibly get into a small figure and some of the larger figures. It was unheard of. It was a real groundbreaker. So some of the characters really stood out. I mean, it's set on a science ship or exploration ship instead of a battleship. Optimus Primal was basically a captain of a science ship. He wasn't some of the history's been changed, but he's been a military commander, but at the time when it first aired, he was in charge of a sort of exploration vessel, which we'd never seen before. We had wisecracking bots like Rat Trap, whereas young inexperienced bots like Cheetle. And then we got to Richard's character, Rhinox, who, as I like to describe him, was essentially Chief Science Officer, basically Chief Medical Officer, and Chief Engineer, all rolled up. He's basically Spock, Dr. McCoy, Commander Spock, Dr. McCoy, and Scotty rolled into one. So, he was a cool character. I like some of the other guys. I'm a big Rat Trap fan. I was Prime on Dinobot, what have you. But no, but for me, Rhinox was something a bit different. It was what you just seen, a big bruiser, jock type character. Because he's big, he's strong, he's big. Right old Moses, a rhinoceros. You can like be a big tough guy. He's tough, he's strong, he's brave as hell, but he's also reserved. He was quiet. He was not a pacifist, but it would take a lot to aim. And then once he's angered, that's he just gets a recent toy, and his original toy did as well, and the new one. Once he actually got into combat, he had two massive, great chain guns, which I don't know if it's an official designation, but fans nicknamed them the chain guns of Doom, because they're massive, great weapons. So it was again also, as most of the cast transferred over to the sequel, Beast Machines. I don't want to spoil too much because for people who've never actually seen Beast Machines, but he was in that as well. And for any people who watched Transformers Cybertron, if you've never seen him in Beast Wars, you'd know him better as the voice of the sage and wise ancient Transformer or Autobot, Vector Prime, which is cool because he voice is similar but enough to be different. You'd think he was a different character. So I mean, he's done a load of other stuff. He's been in, I think it's sort of the 80s and 90s cartoons. Let's have a quick look. Governor General Phaeton and Exo Squad. I don't know actually. Any sort of G.I. Joe fans? Iron Claw from G.I. Joe Extreme. I know at least 3 or 4 people who are going to a convention this year who are My Little Pony fans, or My Little Pony Friendship with Magic fans. And he's been a couple of episodes when he's done the voice for Cranky Doodle Dandy. You think, ooh, one of my cousins, she's a big fan of this series, and she had it on the other about a week or two ago, and I thought, that voice sounded familiar, and I thought, I think you hear a voice, and there's this actor, or someone who sounds a lot like him. And I went to the TFWiki, and I thought, oh, hang on a minute, it's actually Richard doing it. So he's done some recent work. He-Man Master Universe 2002. Anyone else from the late 80s, early 90s, you remember this awesome cartoon, Bucky O'Hare. His voice of Toad Borg. And, yeah, the unforgettable M. Bison from Street Fighter, the animated series. So he's done there as well. Man, there's loads and loads of stuff. So, anyway, that's my very, very, very brief video on obviously brief, 14 minutes. Both Paul Iding and Mr. Richard Newman. If this video gets enough sort of positive responses, or you want me to continue, please leave a comment below, and I'll go through the rest of the guest list that's been announced, so like the writers and artists, and I'll try and film a bit more. So until then, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you.